luxury, legacy, obsession. When you talk about the most iconic watches in the world, one name always rises above the rest: Rolex. But here's the thing, not every Rolex is created equal. Some models are hyped beyond reason, while others quietly define what real craftsmanship means. In 2025, Rolex isn't just a watch brand, it's a cultural statement, a status symbol, and in some cases, an investment that outperforms gold. So today, we're counting down the top 10 best Rolex watches of 2025, the ones that collectors chase, the ones celebrities can't resist, and the few that are setting new records in the secondary market. From timeless classics to wild limited editions, get ready to see what makes each one so special. Let's start the countdown. Number 10. Rolex Oyster. Perpetual Celebration Dial, Bubble Dial. The Rolex Oyster Perpetual Celebration Dial, also called the Bubble Dial, became one of the most talked-about releases in modern Rolex history. Its colorful, playful circles scattered across a turquoise dial divided the watch community instantly. Some saw it as a refreshing twist on the brand's conservative heritage, while others thought Rolex had lost its mind. Beneath the fun design, though, it's still a serious timepiece. The 36mm case features the legendary Oyster steel construction, housing the precise caliber 3230 automatic movement with a 70-hour power reserve. The dial's color bubbles blue, pink, orange, green, and yellow add unexpected character to an otherwise classic form. It's water-resistant to 100 meters, built like a tank, and incredibly comfortable to wear. Whether you love or hate it, the Celebration Dial proves that Rolex can still surprise the world. It's a rare mix of luxury craftsmanship and bold self-expression, something you don't often see from Geneva's most traditional watchmaker. Number 9. Rolex Air King 126-900. The Air King 126-900 brought a modern redesign to a long-underrated Rolex line. With its 40mm case, brushed steel finish, and updated crown guard, it's got a rugged, sporty attitude that finally gives the Air King a real identity. Under the hood, it's powered by the caliber 3230, one of Rolex's most precise and reliable movements. The dial blends aviation heritage with modern clarity bold numerals, a green seconds hand, and the signature yellow crown logo that stands out immediately. It's water-resistant, anti-magnetic, and built to handle daily wear without showing fatigue. The Air King is a watch for people who like Rolex precision, but want something different from the usual Submariner or Datejust crowd. It's a conversation starter, simple, balanced, and confident. Whether you're in a cockpit, boardroom, or just love understated performance, the 1260-900 gives you that perfect blend of tradition and evolution. Number 8. Rolex Datejust. 41 Wimbledon dial. The Datejust 41 with the Wimbledon dial is pure class with a hint of sports heritage. The dark rhodium dial, Roman numerals with green accents, and the fluted bezel create one of the most recognizable looks in the Rolex lineup. It's not loud, but it's instantly recognizable. Inside beats the caliber 3235 movement with an impressive 70-hour power reserve and Rolex's Chronergy escapement for superior efficiency. The 41mm size gives it modern presence, while the Oyster bracelet adds everyday comfort. It's water-resistant to 100 meters, scratch-resistant, and polished to perfection. The Wimbledon edition pays subtle tribute to Rolex's long-standing partnership with the tennis world, but it's versatile enough to fit any occasion. This watch sits perfectly at the intersection of luxury and practicality. Refined enough for formal wear, durable enough for daily use. It's no wonder collectors love this model. It's the perfect one watch for someone who values both prestige and performance. Number 7. Rolex Explorer 124270. The Rolex Explorer 124270 represents everything pure about Rolex design. No gold, no diamonds, no gimmicks, just a perfectly built tool watch. Shrunk back down to its original 36mm size, it honors the very spirit of the first Explorer that summited Everest in 1953. The matte black dial with luminous numerals glows like fire in the dark, a simple but powerful reminder of its roots in adventure. Inside, the caliber 3230 movement beats with relentless precision. It's anti-magnetic, shock-resistant, and built to endure conditions that would destroy lesser watches. What makes the 124270 so special is its honesty. It doesn't try to impress with size or flash. It wins you over with integrity and history. Every edge, every brushed surface feels thought out and purposeful. It's not a luxury watch pretending to be tough. It's a tough watch that happens to be luxurious. The Explorer isn't for show-offs. It's for people who understand that the real measure of greatness isn't what glitters, but what lasts. Number 6. Rolex Milgauss 11400 GV, discontinued. The Milgauss 11400 GV might be discontinued, but its legend is alive and louder than ever. Designed for scientists and engineers, it was Rolex's quiet masterpiece, one that resisted magnetic interference up to 1,000 Gauss. That lightning bolt seconds hand, the orange markers, and the green-tinted sapphire crystal made it one of the most visually unique Rolex models ever. Underneath, the caliber 3131 keeps things precise, housed inside a soft iron Faraday cage to block magnetic fields. It's geeky, cool, and full of personality. Collectors once ignored it, but since Rolex discontinued the line, prices have skyrocketed. What makes the Milgauss stand out is its playful defiance. It was a Rolex made for scientists, not status seekers. It's got color, character, and confidence. It's the kind of watch that says, I don't follow trends, I study them. The 11-400 GV is now a cult favorite, proving that sometimes the most misunderstood watches end up being the most unforgettable. Number 5. Rolex Yachtmaster. 40 Everose, 126655. The Rolex Yachtmaster. 40 Everose, 1266555, is where power meets elegance. Crafted from Rolex's proprietary Everose gold, this watch radiates warmth and refinement, unlike any other sports model. The combination of its matte black Cerachrome bezel and the sleek black Oyster Flex strap creates a contrast that feels both modern and timeless. The 40mm case sits perfectly on the wrist, substantial yet comfortable thanks to the flexible titanium nickel core hidden inside the strap. Inside beats the caliber 3235, offering a 70-hour power reserve and precision you can trust. Despite its luxurious tone, this is no fragile trophy piece. It's water-resistant to 100 meters, built to handle the elements with grace. The Yachtmaster isn't shouting wealth, it's whispering mastery. Every surface, every detail is finished with perfection. It's the kind of watch you wear when you've already proven your point and don't need to say a word. In 2025, it's still one of the smoothest blends of high-end luxury and everyday performance Rolex has ever made. Number 4. Rolex Submariner Starbucks. 1266 LV. Few watches command instant respect like the Rolex Submariner 12666 LV, better known as the Starbucks. It's the latest evolution of one of the most iconic dive watches ever made. The black dial and green Cerachrome bezel give it a cleaner, more mature personality than the older Hulk, model-less flashy, more refined, but still unmistakably bold. Beneath the surface, it houses the caliber 3235, one of Rolex's finest movements with a 70-hour power reserve and impeccable accuracy. The 41mm Oyster steel case is rock solid, paired with a glide lock clasp that lets you adjust the bracelet in seconds. And of course, it's water resistant up to 300 meters, making it as capable in the ocean as it is in a suit. But what truly makes the Starbucks stand out is its balance. It's a perfect blend of evolution and nostalgia. It looks familiar, yet feels entirely new. It's not just a diver's tool, it's a lifestyle statement for those who appreciate Rolex tradition but demand modern performance. Number 3. Rolex Deepsea Sea Dweller 1366660. The Rolex Deepsea Sea Dweller 1366660 is not just a watch, it's an engineering experiment that Rolex turned into a masterpiece. Built to survive depths of 3,900 meters, this 40mm beast was designed for professionals who test the limits of what's humanly possible. The titanium-backed case, thicker crystal, and helium escape valve make it practically indestructible. Inside, the caliber 3235 delivers unmatched precision, even under the kind of pressure that would crush most watches. The D-Blue dial, with its gradient from blue to black, pays tribute to James Cameron's record-breaking dive to the Mariana Trench. It's bold, it's heavy, and it wears like a badge of strength. Yet, despite its intimidating specs, it remains surprisingly wearable thanks to Rolex's smart weight distribution and solid bracelet design. This is the kind of watch that doesn't care about trends. It exists to prove what mechanical engineering can achieve. The Deepsea 1366660 is not for everyone, but for those who wear it, it's a symbol of pure endurance. Number 2. Rolex Daytona John Mayer 11508 gold green dial. The Rolex Daytona 11508, known worldwide as the John Mayer Daytona, has become one of the most talked about modern Rolex watches of all time. When John Mayer showcased this solid yellow-gold chronograph with its stunning green sunburst dial, collectors everywhere went into a frenzy. The color combination is hypnotic. The gold case and bracelet shimmer under light, while the green dial changes tone depending on the angle. Inside, the caliber 4130 chronograph movement keeps things precise, powerful, and reliable. It's got a 72-hour power reserve and is one of the most technically respected in-house calibers ever built by Rolex. What started as an underappreciated model has become a modern grail, with prices skyrocketing since its unofficial celebrity endorsement. The John Mayer isn't just luxury, it's personality. It's bold without being arrogant, refined yet expressive. Wearing this watch tells the world you know your horology, but you're not afraid to have style. In 2025, it remains the definition of modern-day prestige. Number 1. Rolex Day-Date 40. Puzzle Dial, Emoji Dial. And taking the top spot is the Rolex Day-Date 40 Puzzle Dial, arguably the most surprising, controversial, and conversation-starting Rolex ever made. This isn't your grandfather's day date. Instead of days of the week, you get words like happy, love, and gratitude. The date window? Replaced with emojis. Yes, emojis. The dial itself is an explosion of colors in enamel puzzle pieces, each one perfectly polished and hand-finished. It's housed in a full 18K yellow-gold case powered by the Caliber 32555 movement, Rolex's most advanced automatic engine, known for its reliability and precision. This model isn't about tradition, it's about emotion. It's Rolex finally letting loose, showing a side of playfulness no one expected. Some collectors called it genius, others called it ridiculous. But that's the beauty of it. It breaks every rule and still manages to look like perfection. The Day-Date Puzzle Dial isn't for everyone. It's for those confident enough to wear something that says, I'm serious about watches, but I'm not afraid to smile. In 2025, that makes it the most unforgettable Rolex you can own. And there you have it. The finest, boldest, and most talked about Rolex watches ruling 2025. Whether you're drawn to the refined charm of the Datejust, the adventure spirit of the Explorer, or the daring creativity of the Day-Date Puzzle Dial, one thing's for sure. Rolex continues to prove why it's in a league of its own. Each of these watches tells a story of innovation, design, and timeless appeal that never fades. Which one would you wear if money wasn't an issue? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this countdown, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. We've got more legendary timepieces and buying guides coming your way soon. Until next time, stay sharp and keep chasing excellence.